Welcome to Literature Podcast with Susan. Please subscribe for more literature reviews. Welcome back to the Literature Podcast. I'm your host, Susan, and today we delve into the captivating world of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the fourth book in J. Rowling's phenomenally successful series. This novel marks a significant turning point in the series, introducing more complex themes and a darker tone that sets the stage for Harry's journey ahead. Goblet of Fire begins with a sense of foreboding, distinct from the previous books. The opening scene at the Riddle House, with its sinister undertones, immediately immerses us in a more mature and menacing world. This dark beginning signals a shift from the relatively light-hearted nature of the earlier books to a story filled with deeper dangers and more serious challenges. Harry, now 14, finds himself in the midst of not just another year at Hogwarts, but also the prestigious Triwizard Tournament, an event that brings together students from 3 major magical schools for a competition of skill, bravery, and magic. However, Harry's unexpected and mysterious selection by the Goblet of Fire as a 4th contestant, despite being underage, hints at a darker plot brewing in the background. Rowling expertly expands her magical universe through the introduction of new characters and settings. We meet the other competitors, Fleur Delacour, Victor Krum, and Cedric Diggory, each representing their respective schools, Beauxbatons and Durmstrang, along with Hogwarts. The portrayal of these schools provides a broader view of the wizarding world, offering insights into different magical cultures and practices. The Triwizard Tournament itself is a captivating and imaginative series of tasks, each designed to test the champions in unique ways. These challenges are not only physical, but also emotional and ethical, pushing Harry to his limits and forcing him to confront fears, make difficult decisions, and rely on his friends and his own resourcefulness. Amidst the excitement of the tournament, the narrative weaves in crucial themes such as friendship, loyalty, and the pains of growing up. The evolving dynamics between Harry, Ron, and Hermione are portrayed with heartfelt realism, capturing the complexities of teenage friendships and rivalries. Rowling addresses the emotional turmoil, jealousy, and misunderstandings that often accompany adolescence with sensitivity and authenticity. However, the Goblet of Fire is not just about the tournament. It serves as a backdrop to a larger, more sinister plot that slowly unfolds. The return of Lord Voldemort is a looming threat that casts a shadow over the events of the story, building a sense of unease and anticipation. This novel also explores the concept of prejudice and discrimination in the wizarding world more deeply, particularly through the subplot involving the house, Elfwinky, and the societal attitudes towards magical creatures. This theme is a reflection of the broader issues of inequality and injustice, adding a layer of social commentary to the story. As we continue our journey through Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, we'll delve deeper into the tournament, the challenges Harry faces, and the dark forces at play. Join me, Susan, as we explore the thrilling and transformative experiences that await Harry and his friends in this pivotal book of the series. Stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll uncover more about the magic, mystery, and the growing darkness in the world of Harry Potter. Continuing our journey through Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, we witness the unfolding of the Triwizard Tournament, which becomes a crucible for testing courage, wisdom, and the strength of character. Each task in the tournament, from contending with dragons to navigating perilous underwater challenges, not only propels the story forward, but also allows for character development and thematic exploration. As Harry confronts these challenges, we see a significant evolution in his character. He's no longer the wide-eyed boy who marveled at the wonders of the wizarding world. Now, he's a young man facing life, threatening situations that require quick thinking and moral fortitude. These tasks, while fantastical in nature, are metaphorical of the trials and tribulations one faces while growing up, making the narrative relatable to its audience. The Yule Ball, a traditional part of the Triwizard Tournament, introduces another layer to the story, highlighting the social and emotional complexities of teenage life. Through this event, Rowling deftly explores themes of adolescence, romantic interests, and the awkwardness that often accompanies first dates and dances. The ball is a reminder of the normalcy that exists within this magical world, grounding the extraordinary elements of the story in the ordinary experiences of growing up. Another significant aspect of the Goblet of Fire is the deepening of the wizarding world's political landscape. The presence of the Ministry of Magic, the introduction of new characters like Barty Crouch, Sar, As, and the depiction of the Quidditch World Cup provide insights into the workings of magical governance and international relations in Rowling's universe. These elements add a level of sophistication to the story, inviting readers to consider the broader implications of power, corruption, and control. Amidst the excitement and drama of the tournament, the dark undercurrents of the story continue to surface. Harry's disturbing visions and the chilling return of Voldemort's followers, the Death Eaters, during the Quidditch World Cup, intensify the sense of danger and foreboding. These elements serve as a stark reminder that despite the moments of joy and triumph, a darker threat looms over the wizarding world. Furthermore, the narrative explores themes of media influence and misinformation through the character of Rita Skeeter, a journalist with a penchant for sensationalism and skewed truth. Her portrayal raises questions about credibility and ethics in journalism, drawing parallels with real-world issues in media and news reporting. As we near the climax of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the tension escalates, leading us towards a conclusion that is both exhilarating and ominous. The tournament, initially a stage for showcasing magical prowess, becomes a battleground for much larger forces at play. As Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire progresses towards its climactic conclusion, the narrative deepens, weaving together the strands of adventure, mystery, and impending doom that have been building throughout the book. The final task of the Triwizard Tournament is a labyrinth of challenges, both physical and psychological. Set within a magical maze, this task is not just about navigating through hedges, but also confronting deeper fears and moral choices. The maze serves as a powerful metaphor for the journey of adolescence, a path filled with uncertainties, difficult decisions, and the realization that actions have significant consequences. For Harry, this maze becomes a test of character, where he demonstrates his innate sense of justice and compassion even under immense pressure. However, the tournament, initially a grand spectacle of magical skill and bravery, takes a dark and unexpected turn. The joy and triumph of the final task abruptly give way to horror and tragedy, marking a significant turning point in the series. The rebirth of Lord Voldemort, which occurs in a chilling, ritualistic ceremony, is a pivotal moment in the Harry Potter saga. It signifies the end of innocence not only for Harry but for the entire wizarding world. The stark reality of evil's return is a jarring contrast to the more innocent challenges faced earlier in the series. This moment is also crucial in solidifying the connection between Harry and Voldemort, as we learn more about the prophecy and the deep-seated link between the two characters. The gravity of Harry's destiny becomes clearer, and the battle lines for the coming conflict are drawn. Voldemort's return is not just a threat to Harry, but to the very fabric of the magical community. The aftermath of Voldemort's return sees a shift in the wizarding world's dynamics. The Ministry of Magic's refusal to acknowledge this new reality speaks volumes about fear, denial, and the dangers of ignoring uncomfortable truths. It sets the stage for future conflicts and challenges that Harry and his friends will face. As we approach the end of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the tone of the series matures significantly. Harry, who once found solace and wonder in the world of magic, now must grapple with its darkest aspects. The ending of the book leaves us with a mix of emotions, grief for the losses suffered, apprehension for what is to come, and a recognition of Harry's growing resilience and determination. Join me, Susan, in the next segment as we discuss the impact of these revelations and the path they set for the future of the series. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is not just a tale of magical adventures. It's a story about growing up, facing hard truths, and finding strength in unity and purpose. Stay tuned as we explore these themes and more in the concluding part of our journey through this enchanting and evocative novel. In the concluding chapters of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, we witness the profound transformation not only in the narrative but also in the characters we've journeyed with. The light-hearted innocence that once permeated the series gives way to a more somber, reflective tone, mirroring the transition from childhood to the complexities of adolescence and the realities of a darker world. The return of Lord Voldemort is a pivotal moment in the Harry Potter series, signifying a shift from episodic adventures at Hogwarts to a more continuous, overarching battle against a resurgent evil. Voldemort's rebirth marks the end of an era of relative peace and innocence for Harry and his friends. The world of magic, once a place of wonder and escape for Harry, now becomes a battleground where the stakes are life and death, and the lines between right and wrong are starkly drawn. The death of Cedric Diggory is a particularly harrowing moment, serving as a brutal awakening to the dangers and realities of the world Harry is a part of. Cedric's death is not just a personal tragedy. It symbolizes the loss of innocence for an entire generation. It's a moment that resonates deeply with Harry, shaping his resolve and understanding of the responsibilities that lie ahead. As Harry returns to the Dursleys at the end of the novel, he, and we as readers, are left to grapple with the aftermath of these events. The once clear boundaries of Harry's world have been irrevocably blurred. The challenges ahead are greater, and the fight against Voldemort is no longer a distant threat, but a present and pressing reality. Rowling masterfully uses the Goblet of Fire to transition the series into a more mature and complex narrative. Themes of loyalty, bravery, and the power of choice are interwoven with darker motifs of loss, prejudice, and the corrupting influence of power. The book sets the stage for the epic battles and moral dilemmas that will define the rest of the series, establishing the Goblet of Fire as a turning point in Harry Potter's saga. In conclusion, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire stands out as a critical chapter in the Harry Potter series. It's a tale that captivates and entertains, but also educates and provokes thought. It challenges readers to consider the impact of their choices and the importance of standing up against injustice and evil, even when it's difficult. The book leaves us eagerly anticipating the next steps in Harry's journey, armed with a deeper understanding of the wizarding world and the complex characters who inhabit it. Thank you, dear listeners, for joining me on this exploration of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Stay tuned for more adventures in literature, where we'll continue to uncover the magic and mysteries hidden within the pages of our favorite books. Until next time, keep reading, keep wondering, and keep finding magic in the stories that surround us. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and see you in next episodes.